This is a big anniversary year for NBA 2K, so how many years have we all been hooping on NBA 2K?
Is it 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 25 years? If you answered 25 years, then you are correct.
I was a little kid when I started playing the game. Isn't that crazy?
Now you're old.
Now I'm an old man. Delete that. Delete that.
Who was at the bottom?
Y'all enjoying yourselves?
Okay, grab your plate and let's settle in for a healthy serving of NBA 2K TV.
First up, we're thankful for our friend Scott Moak, who's calling your top assists.
Hey, this is Scott Moak, public address announcer for the Sacramento Kings. And on today's edition of Top Plays, we'll spotlight your State Farm top assists. We're grateful for every pass we see. And now, let's check out your top 4 submissions. The City Wreck is our starting point, with Blaze the Goat. Full sprint up the court and diverts the dunk back to a buddy. Flicks the ball up for the power slam. Some serious elevation, provided by a very sweet setup. Over in the neighborhood wreck, it's Hated Immortal. Pulls the O board, runs out to pull the defense, and airmails a no-look lob backwards. With a pass like this, we wonder what their other 10 assists look like in this game. We don't hate it. Next is Spaces. On a fast break, sending a long bounce lob from the wing. Defense tries to dive, but it's over their head. Right hand pass, left hand finish. So pretty. Final play sent in from Jay the Worm. Steals the ball and slams a pass off the glass. Gets it to a teammate in style and earns their takeover. Imagine the passes that followed with a skill boost. Voting time. Choose your top play of the week. Send in your own top play submissions with the hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag. We're on the lookout in a week of Thanksgiving. Thanks to everyone who's been passing the ball and submitting their top plays. I'm making purple yams and croissants that look like little crowns. I better get back to it. Later. Happy Thanksgiving, 2KTV fans.
family. I'm always thankful for that. And of course, to all my nephews and nieces out there that continue to support me.
What's up, world? It's your boy Bash. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to the entire 2K community. Hope you're eating good. Hope you're smiling. So much to be thankful for during the holidays. What am I thankful for? Love, life, family, opportunity, wisdom, and of course you guys at 2K TV. Yes, sir.
Community builds are here in NBA 2K24 for Season 2, and joining us today is Solo to talk about his build. How you doing, man?
What's up? Happy to be here. It's an honor. Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about your build. What is it and what does it do?
Yeah, so it's a point guard, 6'4", 3-point shot hunter. It's really good like offensively, like shooting, dribbling, and then it even can finish a little bit and has solid defense.
And if there was an NBA comparison, what player would your build be?
I would like to say Steph Curry, but he'd probably have a higher 3-point than my build and only has a 92, which is pretty high, but he'd probably have like 97. I'll go with like De'Aaron Fox, I would say, for my build.
What kind of modes will this build excel in specifically?
I think this build excels probably most in the rec, just because I think it's so like well-rounded. If you want to shoot, play defense, I don't know. I'd probably pick the rec with this build.
We've been talking about your 3-point rating, but let's talk about the defense in this build.
There is an 85 steal, so it gets silver steal badge. A silver glove is really important this year. Also 75 perimeter Ds, 65 interior D. So I feel like a lot of people, when they make guard builds, especially shorter ones, they kind of just don't care too much about defense. This build, it's kind of well-rounded.
There are so many different builds that you could have built. Why did you hone in on this specific build?
I picked this one because I feel like it's a build a lot of people could like, and also if it's a more casual player, I feel like you can just hop on the game, use this build.
What other builds do you like to run with your community build?
I like to run with a shooting center. I don't know, I'd prefer to just play with someone that can rebound and can also shoot.
All right, well, thank you so much, Solo, for joining us today on 2K TV.
Thank you for having me.
And everybody, go out and get his build. PG, defense, steals, everything.
Becoming a star in the city involves putting in the work, just like in the NBA. This year in NBA 2K24, you'll want to showcase your game in and out of the arenas to continue to improve your MyPlayer.
By competing and training, you'll earn new badge perks and abilities, including Mamba Mentality, which boosts all build categories and replaces your double takeover.
Stop by this gym for 3v3 scrimmages Monday through Thursday and 5v5 games Friday to Sunday.
And we know the 2K community is always looking for ways to improve their shooting, so this tip is for you. Visit the Art of Shooting facility in the city, and you can boost your hot zones up a level each week.
That's right, time to get those greens. You can choose 2 locations on the court to improve with a strong performance in your training session. You can advance 1 level from cold, neutral, hot, or even up to lethal to develop your hot zones.
You'll unlock the Mamba Mentality ability once you have accomplished 3 quests. Earn the Decelerated quest from winning the 3v3 and 5v5 scrimmages. Earn a combined total of 50 points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. And earn 3 stars in the Art of Shooting gym.
Through these activities, you'll also gain perks and continue to improve your MyPlayer through gains in badge and MyPoints. It's well worthwhile on your journey to visit these gyms and get those greens in.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving!
Thankful for NBA 2K and our cats and everything.
Yep, everything else. See you guys online.
Bye!
This year, I'm thankful for family, friends, 2K TV, and then after a lot of work, I can finally dunk.
Finds the open man. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
thankful for my friends, my family, my girlfriend, all my great coworkers, the team that I won the basketball chip with, and all the great fans that play 2K. We really appreciate your support.
I'm thankful for the Black Mamba edition, and I'm also thankful for every W we get with Team 2K TV, albeit very few.
I'm thankful for some peace and quiet.
I am so thankful for the incredible team I get to work with. Thankful for my little mascot, and of course I'm especially thankful to my family, my friends, and the opportunity to get to do what I do for a living.
I'm thankful for my family, Blacktop Mode, my team, and 10 seasons of 2K TV. Congrats, guys. I'm also thankful that McKee still works to the studio.
I am thankful for my health, my amazing wife, you, all the fans, of course, and the Visual Concepts dev team. Don't forget them. They make all the magic happen.
I'm thankful for my son, TJ, and thankful for my parents, you know, all my family back home in Chicago. Parhams Davis is what's happening. Visual Concepts are giving a real one a chance for sure. And just want to tell y'all happy Thanksgiving, and, you know what I'm saying, let's get to it this year for sure.
Welcome to a special edition of Team 2K TV versus the world. And today, the world are our community build members from Season 2. This is going to be an exciting showdown. I know we have a ton of people on here. We know our teams. Now it's time to hit Pro-Am. Let's get in there and let's get started. Good game, everyone. And as a reminder, I am the coach of whichever team wins. So congratulations to myself before we get started.
On your feet, fans, it's time for 2K TV versus the world. First, let's introduce the expert community builds of Season 2. At point guard, 6'4", the three-point wizard with handles for days, it's Solo. The shooting guard, 6'8", a two-way, three-level threat that'll make you sweat. Shakedown 2012. On the wing, 6'8", with a 7'6" wingspan, ready to take flight and take names. This is Brother Jones. Playing power forward, 6'10", the strongest build on the floor, with the driving dunk at 94. It's Uncle Demi. And at the center position, 7'1", the balanced two-way that can lock down the paint and damage from distance. It's Lily. And now, for your home team, let's welcome the starting five for Team 2K TV. At the point, serving up dimes and driving home dunks with the Brian Special, it's Team Father. At shooting guard, the deep-range threat that sometimes gets more assists than baskets, it's Hey, That's Rad. At power forward, he's got size, he's got strength, but he's going to have to fight John to get any rebound. It's Mad Rod 1422. The big man in the middle, the league leader in EPG, emotes per game. It's Zhao Sming. And from the land near Los Angeles, never afraid of driving to score in traffic, the captain, it's LD2K.
All right, Zebra.
No, not to start.
What? Not yet.
Zebra, y'all call him
Zebra.
But we're not sweat, so don't worry.
Nice fake.
Shot, rebound. Yes, sir.
Go.
Stay attached.
Team community build, have you guys ever played with each other before?
Just for that one rec game when we were getting the.
Oh yeah, that one rec game, correct. Yeah, that was it.
Nice. Okay, all right, John.
Man, he's looking like Giannis out there.
What kind of feedback have you guys seen from the community with your builds? We're kind of, somewhat into Season 2 now. People have tried them out. Have you guys gotten any feedback from the other members of the community?
Me personally, yes. I've had a lot of individuals within the comment section speak on the builds, not just mine in general. They thought that like it was a really, really good idea. And then to me, and I'm pretty sure others can speak too, it's like it's pretty refreshing when people say, hey, I made your build. And, you know, like to me, that feels really good. But I've been getting a lot of those in the comment section and on my social medias.
Hey, Coach, can we get some defensive data? That'd be nice.
Well, as I said, I am currently the coach of the world right now.
Oh, there's so many of them out. Great job.
Nice D.
Yes, dude.
What?
Good steal.
Okay.
I'm out.
Yeah, good timeout.
Good
Great
luck,
look.
Danny. Nice hit.
There we go. I'm back. I'm getting abused out here.
Give me that. Yep.
Nice job, Brian.
Brian, all the way.
Yep, all the way.
Nice, Brian.
Punch it home.
Alexis, you ready to come back home?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yep.
Brian.
Yeah. Stay left.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great defense, Chris. Thanks, guys.
Great job, Chris.
All right. 11-11 after the first quarter.
Tied up.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Solo.
Good ball handle.
Oh, Solo.
Ooh, hey.
That's tough.
Nice shot.
Sorry. I got this.
Good steal.
Easy, easy.
Oh, what a
Oh,
save.
good job, Danny.
There we go.
Wow. Let's go.
Ah.
Got her?
Got a Rod? There you
Nice,
go, Rodney.
Rodney. Good move.
Solo, we haven't heard from you. You alive over there? What's going on?
I'm here. Just locked in.
That's what he's doing. Oh, wow. Good deep.
Good D, Rodney.
Uncle Jimmy, I looked at your build to make sure I was stronger.
I'm like, dude.
That's out.
Break,
Rodney.
No.
Nice. Alexis, who are you coaching now?
This is tough because you guys keep going down by like a lot and then climbing your way back up. I think other than the first 2 points you put on the board, this is the first time you've led.
Nice.
Chris.
Good
Put that crown on me.
finish.
Let's go. Good defense. Good defense. Keep it up.
And
Oh, you got a really flagrant foul him. That was too weak of a foul.
I literally got crowbarred.
Right back to him, yep.
And one. Oh.
No.
Foul? Oh, so these officials are part of the next Maker program too. Okay.
Wow. Great hand.
Get that out of here.
Down.
Oh. Okay. We'll take it.
Okay.
Good game.
Great first half. Team World is going into the locker room with 26 points. Team 2K TV has 22 points. It was pretty neck and neck the first half, so I'm excited to see what's going to go down the second half. Team World, this is kind of the first time you have played together other than that one game in the rec. What are you preparing for the second half of this game?
What we need to do is we got to start attacking some threes. We got to start getting some threes and letting defense turn into easy offense, and then we should be all right.
Brother Jones, what'd you think of the first half?
I think we're doing good. You know, we just got to keep it up because we're already winning currently, so just keep this lead.
Oh, can't believe I missed that.
Defense wins championships, man.
Giannis down the middle.
Gotta keep playing defense.
And missed layups won't help.
Shoot it.
Yes.
Nice, John. Oh, what? Nice board.
Rodney, no.
Hey, Uncle. Hey, that's not necessary.
Pick up. Let's go. Lob.
Here it comes.
Nice,
Oh,
Chris.
nice,
Chris.
Great
Gotta have
find.
these. Man,
That board.
tough shooting.
Nice,
What a
John.
board.
Great
Great job,
Great
John.
rebound.
Way to clean up my mess.
Let's watch it. She can shoot.
Shot.
Great.
Let's shot.
Yeah.
That's like the first pass I've gotten all half though.
I mean, you know how it is in the center. It's tough.
It's all defense.
If John takes one shot, he's reached his quota for the game.
Nice
There
pass.
you go.
Great look.
Good shot.
Good move.
I don't.
Yeah. Alexis, any advice?
Nah, she's our coach.
Do better. Run crab.
Now you're changing our play names. You're leaving us as a coach. What's going on here, Alexis?
Nice board, John.
There you go. All right, 14-0 run. Let's go.
We
got bottom left, bottom left.
Starts with this steal. Oh.
Really? Delete that. Delete that.
Who was at the bottom?
I don't know. It was blurred out when the editors took it
Keep
out.
that in.
Good game.
Jeez.
Great game.
Good fight.
Louisiana pot.
Great game, Team World. Lily, tell us about your performance on the court and how your builds contributed to this W.
I think I did pretty well. This build can do a lot more, but I was able to show it can shoot, it can do all the defense, it can get those snatch blocks in the paint against pretty much anybody, which is the point of this build. It can do it all. So I was really happy with my performance today.
All right, let's go on to my home team, Team 2K TV. What do you have to say for yourselves? Let's go to Chris.
I want to say shout out to Brother Jones, who led the game in scoring with 20 as that defensive player, because you can score with this build if you know what you're doing. And I'll just say that, yeah, the defense on those builds are great. We need a little bit more defensive presence. I think we let that get away. And also, I'm done playing defense. I'm going to pure offense next game.
On that note, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and thank you for feasting on Team 2K TV.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ready for one more 2K TV Interactive for some VC? We're celebrating another milestone here at 2K TV. How many seasons have there been of NBA 2K TV?
Is it 3, 5, 7, or 10?
I just realized if you sit under the basket and watch him coming at you, you will see your life flash before your eyes.
Nice! It's an even number and you should know it.
10 years of NBA 2K TV for the fans. Enjoy that VC. I'm going to get out there and enjoy those leftovers and raise my win percentage for my fellow elite members.
Get out there, my Rise friends, and I'll see you out there myself. Until next time, enjoy the leftovers and enjoy the game.
I'm gonna dunk on you like some gravy. That's what I'm talking about. Go elite.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Jaren Jackson. John Conchar is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Biyombo in at the 5. And for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Sharp, and it's Kamare in at small forward. The second game of a back-to-back here tonight. Brent, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up, and the league listened.
Brogdon from outside. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Biyombo.
Defensive foul, Bismack Biyombo. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, Malcolm Brogdon. One shot.
One shot.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Bain to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar. And Aiden pulls it down. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. 4-point game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here's Conchar. Outside Bain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Here's Sharp. The three. Aldama grabs the board.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
First free throw is good. Mays, he's checked in for Portland. And he makes both free throws. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Brogdon with the bucket.
Good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Conchar outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And Biyombo slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Kamari, guarded by Aldama. Puts it up from 12. Kamari, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Bain against Aiden. Some room here for Bain. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Mays. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Bain. Aldama outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Rebounded by Kamari.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Aiden inside. Defended by Jackson. Gets the three to fall.
That's a good find from Aiden, understanding the defensive scheme, and and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Bain. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Mays. Conchar covers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mays. Three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conchar outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland leading. To the inside. Ayton. And Biyombo with the block. Conchar outside. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Bain against Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Here's Kamari. Guarded by Aldama. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Conchar. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy defensively very seriously.
Here's Mays. Stolen by Jackson. Aldama outside. Here's Bain. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Assist from Santi Aldama.
Now Brogdon. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Pass to Ayton. Over Bain. Ayton, no good. Memphis leading. Conchar outside. And here's Bain. Aldama outside. Here's Conchar. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 4. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Biyombo, high post. He's against Ayton. Pass to Roddy. Oh, nice D from Walker. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Mays. Williams defending. And it's Mays missing. Williams in the post. No points so far. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Now here's Brogdon. And it's Gilliard with a rebound. The 11-footer. Oh, rejected by Ayton. It's Walker on the wing. It's rebounded by Roddy. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Gilliard. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Portland trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Aiden. Up and over Biyombo. Portland, no good that time either. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 37% early. Here's Gilliard. Now here's Jackson. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Teams will make substitutions. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Murray. And here's Walker. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Lofton. Williams in the post. Covered by Thibault. Good work defensively by Thibault. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Rupert. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. And Ronnie gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Rupert. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Outside Thibault. 4-3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Ayton. After the basket by Memphis. And he makes it.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
.43 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Roddy. Over Walker. Roddy, no good. Ayton with it. Outside Thibault. Takes it inside. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And here is Williams. Pass to Gilliard. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Memphis leading. On the court for the Grizzlies. Desmond Bain is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Roddy in at the small forward position. Here's Lofton. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Bain. Here's Lofton. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Laravia. The rebound by Murray. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the wing on the left. Here's Mays. Softly drops in the floater. Mays has got 5.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Rose outside. Shoots over Ayton. Rose can't connect. Portland leading. Thibault on the wing. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. And Lofton pulls it down. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Pass to Roddy. From downtown. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Lofton's got his first points of the game.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play. His actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Now here's Rose. Still without a bucket. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And that one falls for Rose. It's a small piece of real estate on the court, but aside from shots at the rim, the corner three, now the most common shot in the NBA.
And arguably the most efficient shot in the game. Obviously dunks and free throws are what we want most, but 22 feet away instead of 23-9. That half step closer, BA, is making a difference in the shooting room. If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now Rose, 17 points for him, last game against Phoenix. with the teardrop. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jeremy Grant. And Portland has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Tries from 6 feet. That went off the back iron and out.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And down it goes. 2 points. Rose has got 5.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Mays. 5 points in the game. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Conchar can't hit. Portland trailing here. It's Sharp on the wing. Conchar covers. Here's Mays. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Skylar Mays.
Shoot 2.
And he drops a first. Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Five on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Sharp. Grant outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Rose. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Kamari. Grant with it, working on Aldama. Shot clock at 6. On the take, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Kamari.
Shoot 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Mays. And Memphis also making a switch. Biyombo, he's checked in for Rose. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conchar with the ball. And here's Bain. He can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bain against Brogdon. to end the drought, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
And he knocks down the first one. And Payne drops them both. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Brogdon. That one a little long. Memphis trailing here. Now Payne. Give him 8 points now. Conchar outside. And he converts the layup. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Here's Sharp. Conchar covers. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams comes in for Aldama. And it's Gilliard in for Bain. Here's Walker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Biyombo.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
DeAndre Ayton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gilliard. Pass to Conchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back and fire. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Rupert. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Biyombo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Williams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Here's Rupert. The kick out to Walker. Here's Grant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Here's Gilliard. Conchar outside. Pass to Biombo.
Right here.
And here's Jackson. He's covered by Grant. Here's Gilliard. Clock at 6. Fade away. Off the left rim and out.
And give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move, bad result.
And the basket by Rupert. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Williams from long range. Portland grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here's Williams. Here's Jackson. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers.
2
Pass
minutes
to Rupert.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Biombo with the block. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. Ayton, no good. We've got a close game here in Portland. Left side, Williams. Biombo with it. He's covered by Ayton. Now here's Biombo. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. They get it back. Williams misses. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Rupert. Second chance shot. Grant's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Gilliard, guarded by Brogdon. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Left side, Brogdon. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Gilliard, deflected.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Williams against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Tries again. And he lays it in. Ayton's got 13.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Gilliard. Here's Biombo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Your score.
Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
37.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big time action so far in this one. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
It's been tough sledding for them. They might be up by free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Memphis trailing here. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then they're Sharp, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Conchar. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Ayton's hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Brogdon against Spain. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kamare. Grant in the post. Jackson on him. Offensive board. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And here's Aldama. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Bain. 6 to shoot. Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Over Bain. Conchar pulls it in. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Conchar. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lofton's checked in. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Grant. No made baskets yet. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Portland. They're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. And of course, Memphis, a game back.
Checking out the Trailblazers. By all accounts, the changes they made in the offseason are just not working out for them.
Well, lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bain against Brogdon. Sharp, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Ryan?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Bain. Murray's checked in for Portland. Roddy, he's checked in for Memphis. And it's tied up with that one. Brogdon with the ball. He's got 6. Outside Murray. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Grant. Yep, count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Conchar. 6 points for him. Here's Bain. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Bain with it, picked up by Grant. The rebound by Murray.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Murray. Here's Kamari. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Kamari's got 7 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Conchar outside. Here's Roddy. He's covered by Grant. Roddy, the pass to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Bain.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Sharp, no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And now let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. 5th best, Jeremy Grant.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
Well, you're building a team, the foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
And he makes the first.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
For the Trailblazers, Thibault, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Mays in for Malcolm Brogdon. LaRavia's checked in for Memphis. Derrick Rose comes in for Conchar. He's perfect from the line this time. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Mays, the pass to Thibault. Now Graham. Here's Mays. He's got 7. Outside Thibault. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Rose outside. Pass to Lofton. Out left to the wing. Here's Robbie. Rebounded by Kamari.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Thibault. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Robbie. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Robbie. He can't get that one to fall. Hey, great D that time from Graham. Right side Thibault. Pass to Mays. Here's Kamari. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And the Blazers making a change here. Walker's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Rose. He's got 5. Pass to LaRavia. Walker with some nice D.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Misses in close. Memphis trailing here. Now Rose. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 7.
And hey, that's a hard shot. But Rose can absolutely get it done and close on good defense.
Here's Mays. They kick it out to Murray. Pulls it from the corner. And yep, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a low 30% from the floor. Now here's Rose. He's got 7. And it's LaRavia missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Thibault. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Kamari. Basket's good. Kamari's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Trailing by 8. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Now here's Williams. Good D by Murray. Here's Portland now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mays, guarded by Rose. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he lays it in off the breakaway. 9 points in the game.
And in the open floor, few guys can finish like D. Rose.
Mays, the pass to Walker. Here he goes. Pass to Thibault. That 3's off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Roddy. Portland grabs the miss. Kamari's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mays, pass to Thibault. And that one drops for him. Thibault's got 5 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Laravia. And it's Portland with a rebound. Down low. From 7, Mays with the bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mays has gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6.
2 minutes.
Rose outside. Steps back and shoots. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Timeout called, Portland.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Gilliard comes in for Robbie. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Back to Thibault. Up top, Walker with the drive. Pass to Thibault. Here's Rupert. Clock at 6. That one is off. Good D by Rose. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Williams. It's good from in tight. Williams has got 6.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Ayton inside. Defended by Jackson. They get it back. Goes back up. Goes up again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
First one falls. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ayton hits them both. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Gilliard. Oh, there's the alley. Jackson can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Take it away. Rose outside. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Five to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Over Walker. That's good from Jackson. On the assist from Rose.
Assisted.
Jackson's got 8.
Oh, forget the threes, Jaron. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. John Conchar is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Gilliard in at point.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Rose outside. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. And it's Gilliard missing. Portland leading. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton, guarded by Rose. Puts up the 8-footer. Ayton with a bucket inside. Ayton's got 19 points.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Rose can't connect. Portland's shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Sharp. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And the Blazers making a change here.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Sharp passes to Brogdon. Pass to Graham. Sharp goes in. Here's Kamari. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Drives to the hoop. Now here's Bane, guarded closely. Aldama right side. Here's Gilliard, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Gilliard. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Brogdon. Here's Grant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Gilliard, guarded by Brogdon. It's tipped. Aldama outside. Now here's Bain. He's covered closely. Here's Jackson. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Aiden. And here's Brogdon. Puts up a deep three. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Jackson. He's covered by Grant. Here's Bain. Second shot opportunity. Sharp grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Grant. Outside Brogdon. Here's Sharp. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Now he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Gilliard. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bain into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the Trailblazers call time here. Check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Sharp. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Back to Aldama. Shoots over Grant. Aldama, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Conchar. Pass to Kamari. It's Sharp on the wing. Excellent D there from Aldama. Memphis trailing here. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Sharp on the wing. Lots of room. Portland again missing.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Brogdon, and here's Grant from the arc. Kept alive. Ayton. To get back on track. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Ayton's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Brogdon, the pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conchar. Jackson against Grant. Jackson can't get it to go. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
At the line for 2, Jeremy Grant.
First one falls for him.
You talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 30% so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Biyombo. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Grant. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, Brogdon inside. What a finish.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Conchar with the ball. Outside Payne. Going inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Kamare. And here's Grant from 7 feet. It's blocked.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Jackson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've really bottled him up here in the 4th. He's only 2 of 7 from the field.
Brogdon, the pass to Sharp. Puts up a 3. Aldama grabs the board.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Inside, kicks it out to Bane. On the wing, Conchar. A step back shot. That one rolls around and rims out.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 9 rebounds now. To the paint. Conchar, pass to Bain. It's stolen. Here's Kamare. And Biyombo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
Biyombo with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazer ball. Portland ball.
Here's Sharp. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Bain against Brogdon. Bain, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Kamare. Pass to Aiden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aiden's got 23 points.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Bain against Brogdon. Now here's Bain. Not a lot of room. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Grant. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gilliard's checked in. Timeout called. Memphis. They're behind by 7. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Grant's shot is off.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Gilliard, guarded by Brogdon. Aldama outside, 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Outside Brogdon. So the Trailblazers win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Malcolm, there's no question you won this game defensively. What were the aspects that enabled you to contain them so well?
Man, just being locked in, man, every possession. We didn't take any possessions off. Everybody guarded their lane, and we're there on the help side.
You have to be mentally exhausted. Thanks, Malcolm.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.